The objective of the multiple mini-interviews, MMIs, is to assess an applicant's non-academic qualities. To do this, we will gauge how you unpack different scenarios in conversations with your interviewers. For your interview, please find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed, such as an office or private room. You must be alone in this room for the entirety of the interview process. Prior to the interview process, we recommend you visit the bathroom, as the interviews can take 1.5 hours, and you will not be provided a break once the MMIs commence. If you feel unwell at any point, or do need the bathroom, advise your interviewer. However, please be aware that the interview cycle will continue. All applicants will receive a briefing pack ahead of the interview, specifying the minimum requirements needed to attend the interview. All applicants must read this pack to ensure they meet these requirements. We recommend you set up your computer at least 5 minutes prior to your interview start time. Once logged into the Zoom meeting, you will be automatically placed in a waiting room until the interview is ready to commence. The MMI process is similar to exam conditions. Late applicants who arrive after the start time of the interviews will not be permitted to enter the interview session. For example, if your interview starts at 8 a.m. and you arrive at 8:05 a.m., you will not be allowed into the video conference. Given the limited spaces available, it is unlikely we will be able to reschedule you into an alternate time if you miss your scheduled session, but we will do our very best to do so. On the interview day, you will be prompted by your first interviewer to complete a room check to show there are no other people, multiple screens, devices including smartwatches, or documents in the room. You will then be asked to show your photo ID. Please ensure you are using a laptop or webcam that is able to be moved to allow the interviewer to view the room, including the space under your desk. During the interview, please do not touch your keyboard or mouse. If at any time you need to adjust your sound, please notify the interviewer before doing so, as your hands must remain visible throughout your interview. You are not permitted to record, take screenshots, or broadcast the interview, as well as write or take notes. You may at times be placed in a virtual waiting room where other applicants are also visible. Under no circumstances are you permitted to unmute or converse by verbal or non-verbal means with other applicants during these times. We'll now discuss the format of the MMIs on the day. At the beginning of each station, you'll have 2 minutes to read a scenario we would like you to discuss. Please read the scenario in silence. You will then have 7 minutes to share your thoughts with the interviewer. Please make sure that you take your time. Please use your 7 minutes wisely. This is not a race against time, and we do not need you to be speedy. You may request to view the station again for a few moments if you wish. It is okay to use the full 7 minutes. A broadcast will appear in a blue box at the top of the screen to notify when you have 1 minute left for that station. Once your 7 minutes are up, please cease all discussions with your interviewer. You will then be transitioned to your next station, and your next interviewer will appear before showing you the next scenario. This sequence repeats until you have spoken with 8 interviewers. When your final MMI station has been completed, you will be returned to the Zoom waiting room and advised when you can disconnect. That concludes our information video. Thank you for listening.